How do you view and interpret the world? We each have a lens through which we view and understand the world around us, known as our worldview. This collection of attitudes, values, beliefs, and assumptions about the world inform every thought, action, and decision we make. It is expressed in our ethics, our religion, philosophies, and scientific beliefs. Our worldview even determines our judgments, beliefs, and feelings towards the environment, which collectively give us a sense of how the world around us works, our role in nature, and right and wrong behaviors towards the environment. This can, in turn, influence the observations and conclusions that we interpret as true, and the decisions we make regarding how to interact with the environment as a society. Most societies view and manage ecosystems through a lens that is dictated by the dominant cultural beliefs, or worldview, that is present in their society. In what is now called Canada, the Western worldview, or Western science, has long dominated conversations about environmental monitoring and management in academia, industry, and government. Western science offers tools, technology, and standardized frameworks, often referred to as the scientific method, for testing hypotheses and trying to understand the underlying mechanisms of natural phenomena, why and how things happen the way they do. While extremely useful and widely applicable, this is just one way to view and understand the world around us. Prior to the establishment of Western science as we know it today, indigenous peoples around the world have established diverse, vast, and complex place-based knowledge systems to understand, interact with, and care for the natural world that are developed through lived experience and passed on through oral stories and teachings. While indigenous worldviews are diverse, many share philosophical and spiritual underpinnings that guide relationships with the natural world, centered around respectful and reciprocal relationships, as well as an ethic of responsibility to current and future generations. Each of these knowledge systems has its own unique strengths, and each offers information at different temporal and spatial scales. Bringing them together helps us to understand the natural world at both a fine mechanistic scale as well as a holistic relational scale, and can answer questions in an objective way while also bringing in elements of culture, spirit, and beliefs. This can lead to innovative solutions to long-standing issues while simultaneously promoting inclusion and diversity and fostering meaningful relationships among stakeholders. There are many frameworks, methods, and ways to conceptualize bringing knowledge systems together to better observe and understand the world. For example, weaving or braiding knowledge systems refers to a process that brings together multiple types of knowledge in a way that treats them all as equally valid and separate entities. Another example is Etowoptimuk, or two-eyed seeing, described by Elder Albert Marshall as the process where you observe the world using Western science with one eye and using indigenous knowledge with the other, using both eyes to see and understand the world better with both knowledge systems. Regardless of what terms or model is used, the key foundation to all of them is valuing and respecting all knowledge systems equally, coming together with mutual respect, reciprocity, and shared interests, objectives, and goals in order to exchange ideas and knowledge. Ultimately, we all have a shared responsibility to care for the world that sustains us. We need to work together and create a path forward for environmental conservation that is rooted in the needs, values, and knowledge systems of everyone. Developing scientific approaches and methodologies that equally respect and value multiple knowledge systems will create a path forward for reconciliation with both each other and the planet.